Hey folks, this is Shantron here, and welcome to my corner of the internet. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Duergar fight in the Underdark, with the added challenge that we are not allowed to shut down Gekh Coal from summoning in the zombies, because we want to fight those two. This is for the Untouchable challenge. I'm playing solo, except for some camp buffs, and I'm not allowed to take any real points of damage.
Anyway, the hunt's not over yet.
Okay, so here we go. We pre-bless with Enhanced Leap and Featherfall just in case we need it for the fight. Move Shovel into position and go into turn-based. Open from invisibility, giving us surprise on the enemies. And this guy has quite high armor class, so instead of trying to shoot him down, we're just gonna try and shove him, which is quite easy. You can see it's 90+% chance of succeeding. So, woohoo, bye-bye. And the next thing we want to do is throw something into his face. The spear can't quite find a path from there. The dagger can, but 60% chance is a little low, so before we do that, we are gonna go and bless ourselves and the Mephits. Just so they have it available for next turn, and so that I have it now. Let's see if we can find a path with the spear this time. We can. And 70% chance is gonna be fine. We kill him, but unfortunately it's from the falling damage that he dies, so we don't get the extra action that I had hoped for. That's how it goes. And it's just Mephit turn. The Mephits are gonna gang up on this guy in here. He has the lowest armor class of them, as far as I remember. It's quite low at least, so they have a very decent chance of hitting him, especially now with Bless. And their damage is actually not that bad. I could have used Mud Breath from 1 to have it available for a while, but I think just taking the extra attacks there was fine, because my chance to hit with Sinsar is still 95%. That's gonna be fine. There's a good chance that a necrotic arrow could kill him in one shot, so we're gonna go for that. Or that was the intent at least, but because I needed to readjust, I forget that and just shoot a usual shot. The necrotic arrow wouldn't have killed him anyway, because he had 5 hit points back there. So we had to use the bonus action shot as well. One more action left now. I don't want to throw on Novice Garmor out there, because it might knock him into the water, and we don't want to do that. Fire arrow here deals a little bit more damage to Gekh Coal, or can, and it also burns down the rope ladder, so the zombies have to use the other one. I have decided, and I think I mentioned this already, that I want to take the fight with the zombies, instead of just cutting down Gekh Coal with maybe the Sorcerer dagger, or killing him before he can act to summon them, or something like that, just to make the fight a little more exciting. Here we go, now they're actually in the fight, and we are a little more free to do whatever. That's also the reason I killed these two guys up here first, instead of just starting by ganging up on Gekh Coal, who's probably the most dangerous target from the beginning because of the summon. Mephits go gang up on zombies, once again, low armor class, it's awesome. I don't think they have the bless anymore, but it doesn't matter, because it's still a good chance to hit. And they can just stand there and chill for a little while. This guy is very far away, and apparently very slow as well. I don't know why he didn't get any further than that. The zombies are acting weirdly and stacking up beneath the Mephits instead of going up the ladder, which is a little annoying. And we have Shovel here. I think I'd like for him to get down to the zombie and finish it off after I shoot it or something like that. So let's see if we can make that work with a good placed jump. And we can. Because of Featherfall, he can easily take the jump there. The distance is a little further than it would normally be as well. I try with the Halo Spores to see if I can finish him. So I have the action for something else, but bonus shot action is fine as well. And then Shovel can take the last hit point there. Undead Fortitude means that they survive unless you kill them with radiant damage, which I don't, or if you critical hit them. So the first one critical miss, and the second throw also missed with so that was a 1 followed by a 2 for my 2 attack rolls, and that guy there, lucky bastard, he still took 21 point of damage or something like that just from the falling damage of the spears, which is the awesome part of throwing from up here. I love fights with verticality, just because it gives you more options to play with, especially when you have flying methods like this. I can do a little flying squad team, whatever you want to call it. Fly down, attack this guy, and fly back up again. One of the methods has mage armor, the other one does not. I think I only had the 1 scroll at the moment or something like that. So I'm gonna fly away first with the one with mage armor on, because it's high armor class, so better chance of not getting hit, which doesn't matter because it gets hit anyway. And now we can fly the other one up to safety as well. We don't want them down there. We don't want the zombies randomly staying down there instead of coming up. Let's just let them get up to us. Throwing on Synthar is fine. He continues the streaks of once between me and him. We're not supposed to hit each other, it seems. Shovel can go invisible and just get up to safety. Now we have a good bunch of them. I decide to shoot them with a roaring arrow. I think the correct choice there would just have been to use a fire arrow instead. Knocking 2 of them down is fine, but it doesn't do too much. It delays the fight a little bit, which is fine. Also, I only got the knockdown on one of them, so the other one might have been smarter. Let's see once again if I can finish this one off with a Hail of Spores, if it works this time. And then it should be possible to maybe have it burn to death or kill it next time, or with a Mephit or something like that. So I tried the fire arrow there just to see whether or not it kills it, and as you can see, it also sets fire to the rope ladder up to me. It's not gonna burn to death just yet. I must admit I forgot that when I shot eventually, because I would not have wanted it to like die from the fire damage. Luckily, it doesn't take too much damage. I consider flying down with the Mephit, but since it's so low health, we can just as well just throw at it instead. So Mudsling to its face, and get the Mephits to safety. I might be calling these imps half the time. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 creatures are a little mixed up in my head, even if they are quite different. So down and do a little attack on this one. There was a chance that we could kill him in one swoop. Flying away once again. Make sure it's the mage armor dude that I sent for that job. It was. Okay, so now he hits me. But 2 points of damage literally does nothing when we can just regain it with Bloodlust. And the nice thing about them climbing up the burning rope ladder, I did want for the ladder to be burning, I just didn't want to like randomly explode it, is that they start burning when they do that, so that's quite awesome. That's not a good thing exactly for Shovel to do there, or there is, and I should have done it. He should have gone and attacked the one standing right below me, because I think that would have killed it and only gotten me 1 attack opportunity now, but it doesn't really matter too much. I can't get a good attack here on this guy because disadvantage from being in melee. It doesn't matter that I move away, they have to roll like either double 20 or double 19 plus or something like that. I use a lot of movement to get over there somehow. I don't know exactly what caused that. But it seems like I didn't move too far, but it's not really a good way to get back. I can, in theory, shoot one of them from this position, but it's the one that, like, 1 hit point, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm just testing out my options from here. And I am gonna end up dashing, as you see there. I bonus action shoot the low one, who's gonna burn to death in a second anyway. It's just to trigger my actual action, so that I can get a better shot out on someone. I decided to use the fire arrow on this guy down here, both for the fire pool, to set fire to the zombie in the back, and also for the chance of extra damage, right? This guy doesn't really have a good thing to do now, so I just put the lure down and move him into position for next turn. So Gekh Coal decides to blindness one of the Mephits this time, which once again doesn't matter too much. This is a blinded Mephit, so let's not use that one to attack, let's use it to Mud Breath instead. The awesome part about these is that they have 2 different modes of attack, right? With the Mud Breath giving advantage, and that one is not at all inflicted by blindness, so the blindness pretty much did nothing there. I could just give this guy advantage instead. And I think I'm gonna go for Gekh Coal now, see if I can finish him off with the Mephits. Or maybe a shot or 2 from Synthar once it gets his turn. And now he actually starts running up towards me, but is so far behind everything at this point. A little bit of fire damage and some reverberation there.
What now?
And just provoking a few more attacks opportunities that don't matter to get a good shot on Gekh Coal without disadvantage. Even with advantage, actually. And let's just kill this guy with the bonus action to get the other shot, so we can do the best attack on him, right? And he's almost down at this point. I think we are putting down a potion for next turn in order to have Bless available there. So if I place it like behind me, the zombies should not run into it. Which I do, and then I immediately run behind it because I'm a moron. So take that with a grain of salt. Don't do that, obviously, because there's a chance that the zombies will follow through it, which is silly. So I at least realize and run slightly back. But hey, can't win them all. There's a low target, so we go and pick that off with Shovel. Another blindness on a Mephit. It's fine. And he took the wrong for some reason. Took a bit of damage from the attack of opportunity there. This guy is blind now, which means bad attack. Let's see if we can finish Gekh Coal off with the other Mephit before we try with the blind one. In that case, at least the blind one can take an attack on a zombie who has lower armor class and have a decent chance to hit stuff. Now, at least we get to attack with 72% chance on the zombie there. So charge, charge, charge. Still gets and you can see this starts burning now because it climbs up a burning ladder and dies instantly. Maybe it was burning already, but I don't think so. The Mephit that's not blinded, and then the shovel finished scarf, and the other Mephit deals a bit of damage. I can deal a bit of damage to this guy and finish him off. At the zombie, I mean. I'm trying to find this here, and there is actually a good throwing angle. Before I did that, I should have dipped into the bless. There was no reason not getting my extra 10% chance to hit. I remember that about now. As you can see, I chose the halo there to do something, then I remembered, oh yeah, I did that before. And now we do have still another throw on him. It's fine. Get the Mephits and shovel as far away as possible, so that if he gets up to something, it's not going to be the Mephits at least. And he decides to just stand there doing nothing. So that means we get a good nice shot on him now. It doesn't take too long when you have it in double speed, but it felt like a long time when I was doing this. So let's see if we can get a good position again. We might as well throw from up here, and I do believe I can get down there to bonus action shoot him as well, but it seems like no. Let's just wait for him to get up to us. I don't think the Mephits can fly all the way down there. I might have considered doing that if they had the movement speed, but for now let's just keep them away as well. And shovel doesn't have to do anything, so go in this, move away. It's fine, 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 fine. And he got knocked down from the reverberation effect from the throw that I did before because of displacement from Illithid powers. Just to note that that was what actually happened, why he didn't do anything there, he was prone. And there you go. Thank you for joining, if you have been. I've been Shandron, and you have most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, and bye-bye.